Well, we ran into everything as advertised today. I mean, Brown was making plays all over the field, and I got to give them credit. You know, they put us on our heels early, and unfortunately we couldn't dig out of it. You know, I thought we could possibly dig out a little bit in that second quarter once we settled in and started getting some defensive stops. But you know, to their credit, they ran all over us. And I thought the ground ball play for us was good in the first half. Unfortunately, we couldn't cash in and finish plays on the offensive end. We weren't getting stops on the defensive end, even though we were battling for those ground balls. And in the second half, they outworked us off the ground as well. So you put all that together, that's going to end up with the result that we had. It's unfortunate, you know. Obviously, we had the guys look at the scoreboard at the end of the game, and you know, just to make sure that we understand that that can't happen in the future, and we're going to move on, and we got to put this one behind us, because now it's a pride game against our biggest rival in Princeton next week, and the focus has to go to that, and we'll regroup and dust ourselves off, and you know, it's what we need to do for our seniors and for this team that's worked awfully hard all year. And unfortunately, Brown you know, put together an outstanding effort today and really finished every opportunity they could. You know, it was amazing to me. They didn't miss, and you know, it's something that we're going to have to learn from and get better from.
Yeah, Coach, can you talk about Brendan Donald's performance? Made 17 saves, career high.
Yeah, I mean, I thought once he settled in, you know, in that second quarter, he made some big stops, and in the third quarter, you know, we didn't have the ball much because they were in the ground ball play on the face-offs, and Brendan was bailing us out. And unfortunately, you know, we turned it over a few times in the clear, and then they come right back at you, and then Brendan had to try to bail us out again. So you can't expect him to be a one-man team out there for us. And you know, he was outstanding, and you know, they just put so much pressure on you. And we knew that coming in, but it's hard to simulate in practice. You know, they're the #1 scoring offense in the country for a reason. And unfortunately, we couldn't keep that thing tight in that first quarter. I thought we had a couple chances there to get it to 1 goal early in that quarter when they were up 3-1, and unfortunately, we didn't make the plays.
What do you do with a game like this? You said you kind of put it behind you, but where does it sit kind of in your mind as you move forward?
Well, it's pretty quick to ask that question. You know, obviously, we're just coming off the field here, so you know, it hurts for a lot of these guys. You know, they do so much for our program. They work so hard at it all year, and to see you know, the score continue to go that direction during the course of the game, it's tough to respond to. And you know, we just have to regroup. We got to put it behind us and move on again. For, you know, to go to Princeton, our biggest rival, our focus has to turn to that, and we've got to put this one behind us and learn that, you know, you can't be on your heels early against a good team and give them the lead that they had early in the game. I think that was key. You can't get down that many goals that early.
John, in the first half especially, it seemed like there was, you know, quite a few turnovers. What were you guys seeing from them defensively, or kind of what was going on there as that unfolded a little bit, especially in the first quarter?
Yeah, I mean, they're a very, very talented group, both offensively and defensively. I think they were very athletic, and their pulls have great sticks. They're putting 2 pulls up top, just running with us and, you know, throwing some good checks. I think we should have a hard time after we dodged, you know, initially just getting it, swinging it around the horn, and getting them on that second on the redodge. So yeah, they're an athletic group, and they played well together.
Joe, did you feel like their pressure was much different than pressure you'd seen before, or was it just sort of the way you guys sort of handled it, or took time to adjust to it?
No, I don't think I mean, we play the same pretty much every day in practice and every day on Saturday. I think they were a little bit more aggressive than we see. I think when we would dodge, Ryan, Clark and I would dodge and draw 2, instead of, you know, backing off, they would just come fly at us, you know, and really throw crazy checks that maybe we don't see every day. So I think they're, in terms of aggression, they're much more aggressive, you know, bunch than what we've seen. But I mean, we kept playing the way we always do. Good group, gotta give it to them.
That goal, it was off your off Casey. Was that
yeah,
pass in front? When you kind of put your hand up, was that just a feeling like that one goes in out of all the.
I mean, yeah, lucky. I thought I had case there, but a little luck. Fourth quarter, I was kind of shrugged it off, but gave case one little wink.
Coach Reed talked about trying to stop their offense, knowing, and you said they would rip it. Anyone could rip it after they got past the midfield line. As that first quarter started to unwind and things were unraveling, it was 6-1 and then 10-2. What were you seeing out of them that you, I guess, tried to adjust to defensively or wanted to adjust to defensively?
Yeah, it is. It's a different style. They cross the midline and they're going, and every single guy on their team has a green light. I would have liked to have hoped that we could have contained their attack a little bit better. And those are the guys that were scoring on us. So, I think the biggest thing to me is you can watch them on film, you can prepare for them, but if they're sticking those shots in the corners like they were, whenever their hands got free, it just seemed like they really put it in good spots on Brennan. And again, you got to tip your cap to those guys because they were earning those goals and putting in good spots. And we certainly wanted to try to make them play 6-on-6, but their early offense is as good as it gets in Division I lacrosse, and they were canning their shots and getting to where they wanted to be, in certain situations, which they're very good at. And unfortunately, we couldn't get the stops when we needed them.